Welcome guys to my new video. Before I start this video, I want to show you something. Check this out. Let me power on this phone and show you something. Right here you can see it's Techno phone. My dear technician, check this out. Check very well. You can see the phone shut down now and on again. My dear technician, one of my customers brought this phone to me yesterday and told me that this phone keep offing and owning itself, until the battery gets to low percent. So he brought the phone to me. So today's video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to fix this type of issue. So without time wasted, let me start the video. My dear technician, before I can be able to solve this issue, I need to first of all troubleshoot first. I need to troubleshoot first of all from the battery before I check the panel. So let me test the battery voltage to be sure that it is not from the battery. So let me test it now. Before I test it, let me turn on the phone like you're seeing right now. Just turn on the phone. My dear technician, let me turn the phone so that I will disconnect the battery. I want to disconnect the battery now. There's a reason why I want to disconnect the battery. I want to first of all get the accurate voltage of the battery. Let me test it now so that I will get the accurate voltage of the battery. I want to know the exactly voltage that is in the battery. So let me keep my multimeter in 20 volt. Check this out. Right here you can see that my multimeter is set to 20 volt. So let me test the battery. Let me plug the battery now to the phone panel. Then test it. Negative to negative, positive to positive. Negative of your multimeter probe to the negative, while positive of your multimeter probe to the V-bar positive. Check this out. 3.8, 3.89 volt. The voltage that is in this battery is capable to power on this phone. But why is the phone doing on and off, on and off? So for me to be sure that it is not from the battery, let me turn on the phone. Need to turn on the phone now so that I will show you guys something. If you have question, you are free to ask me. If you have any question, you are free to ask me. So let me turn on the phone now. Check this out. You can see the phone is on now. Techno, and let me test. Check this out. I want to be sure where the problem is coming from. Check this out. Check this out. This is 3.4, 3.3, 3.2, 3.0, 3.1, 3.7. Right here, you can see that the voltage is not stable. This is the reason why this phone is doing on and off, on and off. You may ask, Father Joe, now that you have detected the reason why this phone is doing on and off, what are you going to do to fix this issue? Okay, when you see this kind of issue, this is from battery, right? And not from the inside of the battery. This is from the battery BMS, which is the battery head. And you may ask, Father Joe, where exactly is the problem from the battery BMS? I will show you later in this video. Do not worry. Right now, you can see that the problem is from the battery. Let me open the battery BMS to show you where the problem is coming from. My dear technician, I'm going to open the battery BMS now. When you want to open this battery BMS, please, you should be very, very careful. You should be very, very careful, because any mistake you do, you may destroy the battery head. I recommend you should be very, very careful. Carry the battery head slowly. Be very careful. Take time to do this. Remove the tape. Remove the tape. Take time to do this. Take time to do this. Check this out. So this is the battery BMS. Right here we have a fuse resistor. This is where the problem is coming from. Check this out. This is fuse resistor. This is where the problem is coming from. You may ask, Father Joe, how will you be able to solve this issue? Okay, let me answer your question. For me to solve this issue, I need to use a small tiny jumper wire to bypass it, right? I need to use a small tiny jumper wire to bypass it. If you have the fuse, you can change it. But if you don't have, use small tiny jumper wire to bypass it. I say tiny, not big jumper wire. Small tiny jumper wire to bypass it. I'm going to show you here how to bypass it. Very simple. My dear technician, before you bypass it, I recommend you should put lead. Check this out. I'm going to put lead on top of the fuse resistor. Check this out. Take time to do this. Check this out. I'm going to put lead. My dear technician, this is how you put the lead. Check this out. This is how you put the lead. Check this out. Make sure you put small lead. At least put small lead so that the lead will be on the fuse resistor. So that when once you put in the jumper wire, you lead it, it will connect immediately without time wasted. Have in mind that this is battery BMS, so you don't need to hot this. If you apply your soldering iron for a longer time, it will hit other IC, which may result to something else. So let me lead it now. Check my jumper wire. Let me lead it now. Check this out. You can see my jumper wire is very small, not a big jumper wire. Check this out. I'm done. If you have questions, please let me know in the comment section. If you have, let me know in the comment section. I will answer your question. Let me know in the comment section. Just drop your question. I will make a video on it. Just drop your question. Check this out. I'm done. So let me cover it. Make sure you cover it. Do not leave it like that. Make sure you cover it. Cover it very well. Then put it the way it was. Take time to do this. You don't need to rush, please. Take time to do this. You don't need to rush, like I said. So now that I'm done, let me connect it. Let me connect it and try to power on the phone if it will work. It's not booting. Something is wrong. It's not booting again. Something is wrong. It's not booting again. So let me check if it is this button. Let me check. I need to be sure where the problem is coming from. I don't think it's from this button, because this button was working before. Let me check where the problem is coming from. Anyway, let me plug charger. Let me plug charger now to see in case maybe when I was working on the battery BMS, the voltage cut off to protect. So let me plug charger to see if it will come up. You can see it's still not coming up. So let me disconnect the charger and start to troubleshoot again, because I need to solve the problem. I don't know where the problem is coming up that is stopping the phone from booting. So let me troubleshoot to see where the problem is coming up. You can see after keeping the phone for a while, it's still not coming up, it's still not charging, and it's not on. So let me disconnect the charger. Check this out. Check this out. So let me start troubleshooting now. Let me test to see if the battery is still giving out voltage. My dear technician, please do not forget to set your multimeter to 20 volt. Set it to 20 volt. So let me test now. Check this out. Right here we have 3.9. This is 3.9 volt. 3.9 volt is okay for this phone to power on. So let me remove the battery and plug it again. My dear technician, let me plug now. I will try to boot if it will boot. If not booting, I will try to make sure I fix this phone. Let's see if it will work. It works. It works. Check this out. It works. It works. It works. I think maybe when I was bypassing the fuse resistor on the battery BMS, I think the voltage cut off. You know, battery BMS is intelligent. It can cut off the voltage to protect other components. So it is not a bad thing. So do not worry about it. So let me finish booting. Check this out. This phone finished booting now. Right here you can see it works. It works like magic. It works like magic. Everything is working perfectly. Now let me test the output voltage from the battery. I want to see if the voltage is still fluctuating. Check this out. You can see that the voltage is not fluctuating. Check this out, 3.87. The voltage is no more fluctuating. The voltage is stable. Everything is working now. If you have question, please ask me in the comment section. If you have, drop question for me. If you have in the comment section. Check this out. It works. It works like magic. It works like magic. Check this out. Check this out, my dear technician. Check this out. It works. Check this out. Everything works. If you have question, drop for me in the comment section. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye for now. I love you all. See you in my next video.